Welcome back to one of our most favorite things we've done on this channel, revamped. Instead of 14 custom friends and drivers, we have 31 ready to take on one of the most famous racetracks in the country, Daytona International Speedway. As we got a 30-lap showdown coming your way next. And we've also got some iconic names from the old series coming back, like Ethan Hansen, Addison Stone, and many others. Now, we're going to go look at some drivers to look out for in today's race. Drivers to watch for: Michael LaFleur. He takes the pole in that 17 DeWalt car. He starts on the pole. It'll be interesting to see how he does when we go racing today from Daytona. Yeah, he's starting 24th, but he got second in practice. Watch out for Addison Stone coming through the field today. Another iconic name from the series, Ethan Hansen in that 9 car. Starting 5th, look for him to make a couple passes going into the race today. Now, we're going to go trackside to fire the engines. Drivers, start your engines. As the field is pacing, we've got some race analysis for you today. It's 60 degrees with winds 5 miles an hour. Today's race is 30 laps. And no scheduled cautions in today's race, as it's a 2.5 mile tri-oval, around 33 degrees of banking, and this is the inaugural race of the Custom Cup. We lost files to the first one, but we are getting ready for the Palm Springs 500 from Daytona. As the field's pacing down the backstretch, it'll be LaFleur and Mall leading them to the green flag. As the field of 31 cars. Yeah, that looks nice. Because we had 14, if you guys are longtime fans. Also, we noticed we were at 398 subscribers. We also noticed we were at 398 subscribers. We were at 388, so what is going on? 384, even worse. So, if those of you guys watching this video unsubscribed, please subscribe again. 500 by, let's say, when I go to Watkins Glen in August. Because it definitely slowed down. You need to keep making those shorts. That's when we got everything from. But the pace car is going to pull in. The pace car is in. 30 laps from Daytona. The green flag is out. To the green flag we go. 31 cars taking the lead, take the green flag. As no one really gets a great or a good jump. They're going to be pretty neck and neck here into turn number 1. The inside line is a little bit faster. LaFleur able to get ahead. He's single file as the 29 is shuffled up on the high line, dropping back. There comes Ethan Hansen. He's the 3rd car on that inside line in the red car. The red number 9 as the 17 goes up the block. Not going to work. Ethan Hansen pushing his father to the inside. It's Dave Hansen in the 6 looking for the lead. Off of turn number 4, for the first time in the Custom Cup, we have a 31 car field. As someone is falling off back there in that Virginia Tech car. And the first lap of the season is led by the 6 of Dave Hansen. Addison Stone started 22nd, 24th. He crosses the line 24th. No moves yet. There goes Hansen, E. Hansen to the inside with a 31 of Joey Svoboda pushing him. Neck and neck. The outside line is a little faster right now. Look at them go. They're 3 wide back there. Still side by side. 3 wide back there for 5th. Look how bunched up this pack is. as they work their way into the tri-oval. It's getting a little laggy. It's not gonna crash, is it? It's that one little spot right there where all the fans are. It's probably hard for the game to render all of that. We can probably just turn down the quality of fans. The lower the graphics, the better. Right, enough about graphics. The field works their way down the backstretch. It is still a side-by-side battle for the lead. There goes the 24 of Barb Hansen to the inside. A lot of moving around back there. As it's still the Hansen family controlling the front row right now. But the 31 of Sabota is trying to ruin the family affair on the front right now. The 16 of Lucas Hansen running 26th. And Addison Stone, he's up to 22nd for the moment. So he is slowly working his way through the field. Yeah. Look at this pack. We're going to ride along with the 38 of Charlie Sabota through here and just show you how crazy this is. Work their way down the backstretch. They're 3 wide everywhere. Look at the speed, 199 miles an hour into turns 3 and 4. That is Daytona. One? I don't remember. Sam. Sabota, look at the run on the outside he has, but look how close this pack is. If they're not careful, they're gonna wreck here. As you see, Addison Stone with a big run on the inside. Look at all the cars he's passing down there right now. In that NAFTA car. And in the back right now is the 02 of Jake Hemmer. Back out front, they're still side by side for the lead. Sabota trying to get it. He has a big push to the 9. Is the 9 going to be able to get by him here? No, the outside line doesn't clear him yet. Who's pushing the 9? It's our pole sitter, Matt LeClaire on the high line. He started first. He's back down in 4th. The fastest lap of the race is the 25 right now. That is Ben Hemmer running 27th. He probably just caught the draft. As there's a little bit of a check up there. Someone in the middle must have had to slow down. The 15 of Addison Stone up to 20th. As we're going to go back up through the field to our still going side-by-side battle in the front of the field. Here's a full flyby in the tri-oval. Look how close together they are right now. They're going to wreck soon, Addison. I can tell. Into 1 and 2. Look at them go. They are 3 wide almost everywhere. This does not look like they're going to be able to hold it much longer. The 4, Delaney Lombardo sliding back through the field. Down the back stretch they all go. They're pretty clean right now. Cars moving to the inside. That's 21 of Grayson Getz. Grayson Getz on the inside. Off of turn number 4. Coming to lap 8 of 30. It's been a good race so far. As the field works their way into the tri-oval. The 15. Where is he running right now? 19th place, so he's coming from 24th. Up ahead, it's still side by side for the lead. Those cars in the high line getting really close to the wall. They've got to be careful up there. Working their way down the backstretch. The 9 has a run. Is he going to be able to clear him down the backstretch? .200 miles an hour. The 6 is going to have a run into the corner. They're still neck and neck. This battle, I don't think the winner of this race isn't going to win because his car is fast. I think the winner of this race is going to win because... What are you doing? Oh. Is it 8? Oh, no, 7. Look at this! 3 wide for the lead! The 31 of Joey Sabota. There they go into turns 1. The 31 has a lot of help. The 9 has almost none. They're 3 wide for the lead at Daytona. Off of turn number 2. They almost touch. They are side by side, neck and neck. Down the backstretch, they're 3 wide for the race lead. A couple cars have fallen off the pace back there. The 25 of Ben Hemmer's in pit road. But off of turn number 4, they are 3 wide for the race lead at Daytona. I think a couple cars are pitting. Green flag pit stop starting at Daytona. I think you're looking at a 2-stop race. 2-stop race for the Daytona 500. And the 9 clearly ahead after everyone slows down, but pit stops are going to be important here as they have just started at Daytona. I think that's how the field got separated, because cars are slowing down to avoid cars pulling into the pits. And I think it is going to be pit stop time here from Daytona. A couple cars staying out. Michael Mall is going to take the stripe first. But green flag pit stops are well underway here from Daytona. Green flag pit stops underway. Let's see who comes out in first. I think it's going to be a 2 pit stop race. Who's going to come off the pits first? I think a couple cars couldn't get into pit road because they were next to someone. And it looks like the 9 with the 2 tire stop. And we have a caution on the racetrack. The pace car is out. Oh! He was upside down. Chris LaFleur in the 20. And we're going to need to see what happened. That's going to change a lot of stuff. And if you have just pitted, that's your worst nightmare. Let's see where this even started. The 20 just got hooked by the 8. And then the 0 came back up. Just unfortunate there for the 20. And what rolled him? The banking? That's all. So it wasn't a massive flip. And then we have another separate crash up here. Cars barely avoiding it. The 8 was trying to avoid a crash. He came up. He took out the 12. We have cars everywhere. And the 23 of Gavin Alabrandi has the view of a lifetime here. We have a lot of angles to cover here because he was right within both crashes. Here's the first crash. We'll show a bunch of different angles. See the 20 up there, and then you see the second crash. You didn't see him flip? Yeah, we'll do that last. We'll save the best one for last. And you see the 8. Look at how close. My goodness. Yeah, no. Home Depot. We'll get a view of this 20 up here. Now we'll do the views of guys who wrecked. Look at Gavin. How close is that? Starting with Carter Simser. Well, there's the initial wreck with the 20 flipping, and then this just came up right in front of him, had nowhere to go. Look at the 8's view, Alan Hansen. Oh, he was in the 20 wreck too. He started it. Look at, he barely got through, and this is Alan Hansen, and then this is where the spin starts. My Papa's name. And now the review we've all wanted. Yeah. He had no idea this was going to happen. He was just spinning before it even started. Look at this. He takes a shot into the wall. And then he hits the banking, which rolls him over. Right back onto his wheels, thankfully. And most of the field was pulling off pit road when this happens. And if you pitted early, this is absolutely huge for you. And this is going to put Ethan Hansen back in 5th. And we're going to see how this plays out with the guys that were just pitting. And after all of this has been settled, we have a lot of cars a lap down. The race leader is actually listed as the 30 of Evan Overbaugh. The cars are going to have to take the wave around here. There go the wave arounds. I honestly don't know the positions of every car right now. But into the tri-oval, the green flag is back in the air, and only 25 cars are surviving right now, halfway through the Palm Springs 500. Back into the tri-oval. I can't really tell who the leader is. It's listed as the 30. I think everyone ahead of him is just... You're fighting to not go a lap down. I think the way everything worked out is you pitted as the caution was thrown, but in this game the cars race back to the line, so they almost put you a lap down. So you're gonna need another caution so you can get to the back of the line. Who even is listed as the leader? The 30? Where even is that? Because this pack got really separated. This is the battle for the lead right here. The 30 and the 9. And the 17 who got shuffled back there. The race leader is going to be here is the 30. Everyone else around him is lap traffic. The battle for the lead is the 30, the 9, the 7, the 01, and the 21. So a little bit of a jumble here. And look at this run on the inside. They're going to put championship contender Addison Stone a lap down here. But we already know Addison's going to be a good contender this year. It's only one race. The 9 going to get caught up in some traffic. I mean, this 30's going to get some traffic up there. This will put the 9 in the lead for now. A lot of movement back there, but the 9 does take the lead. But the 01, Sam Hoffman, out of nowhere. He was in the back at one point. The way the pit stops worked out, that caution must have really helped them. There's the 15. Without the draft, he doesn't have much speed. They're going to pass him here quick unless he can defend. I wonder how they got so separated all of a sudden like that. This 5 car trying to stay on the lead lap. The race leader is actually the 9. And the 21 car behind him is listed as the second placer. The top 7 cars are in this group, ending with that 30 car. And is the 21 going to make a move here? The 21 almost took a peek to the inside for the race lead. Not going to be there. And now the 9 is pushing the 15. Trying to break away from the pack. Now he's going to move to the inside. And the 9's going to put the 15 of Addison Stone a lap down. What have you been looking at? The item shop again? What are you looking at? Oh, you're playing Among Us. The 9 and the 15 are racing, but not for a position. There goes the 21, cutting off the 17. We're going to be coming to 10 laps to go from Daytona. Will we get another wreck? The separation of the cars, I don't think we're going to get a wreck. They are not 3 wide anywhere except, really anywhere right now. If there's going to be a wreck, it's going to be a car stalls on the track. And look at this! Grayson Getz is looking for the lead in his custom cup. And oh, please don't kick us out. like we said it would be a two-stop race. So if you look at the pit times, 10, 20, technically it's going to be a fuel mileage race, but it will be close. This is the key moment of the race right here. Do we get another caution? Not everyone pitted, but there's a slingshot back there. That is the 27 of Will Hansen out of Dover, New Hampshire. Okay. And now here comes the rest of the field in the pit road. A couple cars had to stay out to avoid crashing into other cars trying to get into the pits. But this is the lead group coming into the pits. Ethan Hansen has to make a long drive down pit road to get to his stall. Who is he going to beat everyone off pit road? That is the question. Yeah, the 15 is off pit road, and the 9 is going to easily beat them. But will he have the race lead? How do the other cars pitting cycle out?
Move those pillows over so you can just sit on them.
What, the pillows?
Yeah.
Okay, and now we have pit cycles. The 9 easily gets off pit road ahead of his pit group. But is he cycling out ahead of the entire field with ultimately the race lead? Put the skinny one on top.
Sorry guys, we're just
getting a seat set up. And we are right back in the action. It's a little bit low to the ground, but it'll work. I can turn the computer thing down. No, this works. Oh, we have a caution! This is huge with 7 laps to go. Who crashed? We do have a yellow. This is huge. When did the caution lights come on? This could determine the race. We're going to have a pack race to the finish. Caution lights are on. What happened? I don't see anything. What happened? Hang on. What is the reason of the caution? I'm looking around to see if there's a wreck anywhere. Unless it's old. Let me rewind a little bit to where a wreck would happen. There's no wreck anywhere.
wonder what happened.
There is a caution either way.
Ethan.
Which could be race determined. Is it this 10 car? He was going really slow. No, he was slowing down to get into the pits.
We can move over there. Not the here.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna mark it.
Okay.
So you can sit on the chair.
Alright, so I don't know what the caution is for. But we have a race. It'll be probably 5 or 4 laps to go when we restart from Daytona. But this is the Daytona. I like this race length, right? That's a good length.
That's why we're back here. Where's the other one? The one.
This one. I just heard it tink. There it goes. Alright, so. Is the 43 lap car, because if this car is a lap down, which it is, so this says the 17 is the race leader, which I don't think that's true. We're going to fast forward and see how this plays out, though, from Daytona. And this is going to play out with the 9 as the leader. And he's going to pull Grayson Getz back around. So we need to find that 9 car. I wonder why the lap cars aren't going circling around. Because they are a lap down. And the pace car pulled back in. I didn't even notice. And we are back green flag racing. And there is a slow car holding up everyone, and this is going to give the 9 an easy jump out to the lead. The 21 is listed as second, and someone is really holding up the field, and the 9 is driving off into the distance. Ethan Hansen, a great super speedway racer, but next week we go road racing where Addison Stone is good. That pack behind him is really slow. Grayson Getz is going to cross the stripe. 2 seconds behind race leader with only 2 laps to go. And I think the 9 car is going to easily win this race. Off of turn number 4, he's going to take the white flag. It's the 9 of Ethan Hansen. His only win in the old Custom Cup was at the Bristol dirt track. And he's 1 lap away from winning the opening race of the second ever Custom Cup. Off of turn number 2. I didn't make him fast, I promise. I swear I didn't make him fast. It happens sometimes. Into 3 and 4. Getz is in traffic. I think that's why he didn't have a chance. He's through the traffic. But it's not going to be enough. Off of turn number 4. Into the tri-oval. Ethan Hansen wins the Palm Springs 500. Grayson Getz was actually only a second behind him. If he had 2 more laps, we would have had a race. And that was the last person needed to finish. And that concludes a great race from Daytona, the Palm Springs 500. Your winner, Ethan Hansen. Yeah, I can't have 2 seasons going at the same time unless I download something. Replace it. Okay. I'm gonna stop the other league and just do this anyways. That concludes the Palm Springs 500. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and next week we head to Willow Springs. See ya.